Many animals live in Los Angeles who behave like humans. Among them are bad guys. This is a gang of the most dangerous criminals in the city. Among them is Safecracker Mr. Snake, Hacker Ms. Tarantula, Master of Disguise Mr. Shark, Hot-Headed Fighter Mr. Piranha, and the gang leader Mr. Wolf. After having lunch at a local cafe, Wolf and Snake go to rob another bank. Taking the safe, they flee in a car. It turns out that it's Snake's birthday today, and the friends decided to give him a gift. The police begin to chase the bandits. Wolf presses harder on the gas pedal. Tarantula hacks the city's transportation system, and now traffic lights show green for our heroes and only red for the police. And the Spider Lady even manages to order a cake for Snake. Soon Mr. Shark joins our heroes, who can masterfully pretend to be not only a construction worker but even the Mona Lisa. The fifth hero of our criminal gang, Mr. Piranha, sets an ambush in a police car and attacks the cops. He is the bravest and most fearless criminal in the world, and he also knows how to use his poisonous gases. People are terribly afraid of these bandits, and our heroes actively use this to their advantage. During the police chase, they even manage to sing and dance. Real hooligans. The head of the police station does everything possible to catch the robbers, and our heroes have to press even harder on the gas, risking falling out of their car at enormous speed. The bandits manage to escape and the police crash. The bad guys hide at their secret base and congratulate Snake on his birthday. The party soon turns into a fight, and Wolf turns on the TV to watch the news. The city's new governor, Diane Foxington, speaks very poorly about the bandits, and Wolf becomes furious. He suggests that the rest of the criminals steal a valuable award called the Golden Dolphin. On the day, it will be awarded to a guinea pig named Professor Marmalade. The ceremony will be held at the local museum. The bandits will have to overcome 3 levels of security. The first step is to blend in with the crowd. The second is to pass through 2 armored doors. One of them can only be opened by the mayor. Wolf meets Diane Foxington under a fake name, steals her ring, and takes a selfie with her. The bad guys enter the museum. Piranha jumps into the pool. Snake crawls into the ventilation. Tarantula hides on the back of one of the visitors. Shark drinks a cocktail gifted by fans, and Wolf steals a pass from the chief of police. He notices an old lady with a whole bag of money and tries to rob her. The granny falls down the stairs, and Wolf unexpectedly saves her. The elderly lady immediately hugs him gratefully, and so the heist phase begins. Shark yells that she is going into labor and demands a doctor. Piranha sets an ambush and attacks the guards, and Wolf, using the photo of Diane, opens the armored door. And there it is, the Golden Dolphin statue. At this moment, Diane herself takes the stage. She thanks Mr. Marmalade for all the good he has done for the country. Wolf tries to steal the statue, but it turns out to be more difficult than he thought. There's a sensor surveillance system and dangerous anti-crime weaponry. Tarantula tries to disable the system, and Piranha gets so nervous he starts releasing poisonous gas. Spider Lady loses consciousness, but after regaining it, she continues her hacking work. The curtain rises, but the Golden Dolphin statue is gone. Our heroes confidently head for the exit. They've won. Professor Marmalade says he doesn't need any awards. He does good because he enjoys it. Hearing these words, Wolf starts wagging his tail. People notice and recognize him. The bad guys are immediately surrounded by the police. Our heroes fail to escape, they are arrested. Wolf congratulates the mayor on her victory and says they need a chance to become good. Hearing these words, Professor Marmalade says he is ready to reform the bad guys and prove that even the most dangerous criminal can be set on the right path. Wolf's friends are shocked. They don't want to be good. The gang leader explains that they will only pretend to be good, so they can eventually steal the Golden Dolphin statue anyway. Great plan. The bad guys move in with Marmalade. The guinea pig teaches Snake to share ice cream, and Piranha to help old ladies and save little kittens. But nothing works out for our heroes. They only know how to steal. Then Professor Marmalade suggests the bad guys commit a heist in the name of good. They need to rescue a group of lab guinea pigs from a laboratory, and do it wearing friendly outfits. Our heroes break into the lab. Snake crawls into the vents, finds the room with guinea pigs, and eats them all. Fortunately, they manage to shake the poor pigs out of Snake and release them. But the bad guys once again hit the crime news, and Diane Foxington becomes furious. The city mayor demands to stop the experiment. Wolf begs Diane to change her mind. After thinking a bit, the fox gives Wolf and his friends one last chance. In the evening, Wolf unexpectedly does another good deed and saves a kitten stuck in a tree. Marmalade manages to film all this and uploads the video online. Then the townspeople will realize that the bad guys can be good. However, Snake is very upset that his best friend suddenly decided to become a hero. He fears their friendship is now in jeopardy. Soon, Professor Marmalade's charity gala is to take place. The meteorite of love will be presented there for the first time. But the public is not talking about Marmalade, but about the bad guys who unexpectedly became good. Something is wrong. Our heroes plan to steal the golden dolphin statue again. They arrive at the charity gala in fancy tuxedos and find themselves among their devoted fans. The bad guys put on an entire concert to distract security and the police chief and steal the code needed to unlock the safe. Wolf invites Diane to dance. Seems these two really like each other. Wolf wags his tail again and admits he feels great. The bad guys prepare to carry out the boldest heist ever. But Wolf doesn't complete the final step of the plan and no one steals anything. Suddenly, the power goes out in the building. At that moment, the meteorite of love, studied by Professor Marmalade, disappears. The bad guys are immediately blamed. Our heroes try to escape, but they didn't expect this turn of events and had no escape plan. Soon they are arrested again. Professor Marmalade asks to speak with the villains alone. He admits that he stole the meteorite of love himself. Moreover, he was the old lady whom Wolf saved from falling down the stairs. Marmalade did it on purpose, knowing all the blame would fall on our heroes. The thing is, this is not just a meteorite, but a real source of powerful energy. With it, the most grandiose heists can be committed. So, here's the real villain. In prison, Wolf tries to explain to his friends that he no longer wants to be a criminal and that they all can become good. However, Snake disagrees with him, because he's sure the world will always see them only as monsters. A fight breaks out between Wolf and Snake, which is interrupted by the appearance of a famous criminal, nicknamed Crimson Paw. She skillfully takes down all the guards and frees our heroes, then takes off her mask. It turns out to be Diane Foxington, the city's mayor. She was the true queen of the criminal world. Diane escapes with the bad guys and says she believes in them. Now they must stop the Mad Marmalade. Sadly, the criminal gang falls apart. Snake, Piranha, Tarantula, and Shark leave their leader, accusing him of betrayal. Mr. Marmalade launches a device with his meteorite. He hypnotizes one of the lab guinea pigs and uses a powerful energy stream to turn all guinea pigs in the city into his slaves. Now he has a whole army. Wolf stays with Diane. The fox tries to support him. She says she decided to change after attempting to steal the golden dolphin and invites Wolf to her home. She has a bunch of gadgets for all kinds of crimes. Wolf and Diane realize they urgently need to stop Marmalade. They put on villain costumes, get into a fancy car, and rush to the lab to face the cunning guinea pig. Back at their secret base, Snake, Piranha, Tarantula, and Shark see that all the items and money they stole have disappeared. It turns out that Wolf revealed the location of their base to Diane, and she returned everything to the rightful owners. Out of pity, Snake shares his last ice cream with Shark. That's a real good deed. Realizing this, the bandits understand that they truly can change, and go to help Wolf. However, Snake still denies it and walks away from his friends. Professor Marmalade is about to steal $1 billion donated to charity. A group of hypnotized guinea pigs gets into trucks with money and drives them away. Wolf and Diane break into Marmalade's house to steal the meteorite. Unfortunately, Wolf falls into a trap, and our heroes are captured. We learn that Snake joined forces with Marmalade. The guinea pig gives the order to get rid of Wolf and Diane. Luckily, the rest of the gang saves them. They also decided to become good. The bad guys and Diane steal the meteorite, save another kitten, and head to the police station to return what was stolen.